Okay, welcome to the live session tonight. I've been having a little network glitch. Welcome to the live session. Hi everyone. Welcome to you. So today is Friday, and of course it's a rainy Friday here. At least where I am currently in Lagos. It's been a raining evening, and that's one of the best ways to spend your Friday evening anyway. And a lot of people who actually will do the TGIF will say, thank God I'm not going to work tomorrow, so it's time to rest and sleep and wake up by 8 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so good to have you all watching here. And I want everyone who is joining, wherever you're joining from, please type your name, type the location you're joining from as well, and put that in the comment box. And also ensure you share this live show, because today I really want to talk about the power of monetization. And I kept scrolling through the messages on my phone and on my Facebook page, and hoping that I would see someone trying to monetize a particular post I made yesterday. But I've not been able to get that all through yesterday and even today. So hopefully somebody actually is going to take advantage of that particular or this particular teaching today and use that to begin to make something for themselves and for their families. Because honestly, going sometimes to my comment box or my DM, hearing people's messages, I don't know how to pay for my kids' tuition this semester or this term. We don't have what to eat, and the truth still remains that in as much as I have helped a couple of people, I can't help everybody. And the truth also remains that the more you give people fish, they will never ever learn how to fish. So you need to also ensure that in as much as you are trying to find a way round, also find a way whereby people can be able to teach you how to become financially independent. Like I always say, it's not something easy. There are some hurdles along the way, but you will overcome as long as you have that resilience within yourself and you actually believe and you do not allow what the society is saying at that particular moment to become your reality. So you definitely overcome. Let me see some of the products I would like to show us tonight. Okay, I have one here. So hi everyone, good evening, my brother Jeremiah, good to have you here. My sister, oh no, okay, is this my sister Faith? Good to have you watching. Hi everyone, my name is Bisi Akintayo, and I'm excited to be doing this live from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. And for those of you watching, please tell me your location and tell me where you're watching from, your name and where you're watching from, and tell me if today is your first time. And also help share this video as many times as possible, so those that need to be part of this live stream and learn as well and do something different before this season, this particular month is over. In short, what can actually help you to triple your income, like to make more money within a very short space of time, is what I'm going to be teaching right now, which is the power of, oh, there's a wrong spelling here, the power of monetization. The power of monetization. And a lot of people actually have not been able to learn this, and I'm going to be showing you how you can monetize maybe someone's post or event or some things actually to help yourself to be more financially buoyant. So let me tell you a little about myself, because some of you will see me talk, maybe you're joining me for the first time and you just say, oh, maybe this lady is just being lucky, maybe she's just being, God just blessed her family, and they have money today. So some people do not even know where I am coming from. So that's why I want to share a little bit of my story, so you know where I am coming from, and you should know how far I came from that journey, and where I am still going is still farther. I'm not even where I want to be right now. So we have Faith watching from Imo State. This is our first time. Wow, Faith, good to have you watching from Imo State. Jeremiah John watching from Lagos. You're welcome. Do not forget, share this video. Let's have more people. Jeremiah John, good to have you watching as well. Let's have great and amazing people like yourself come and join us tonight and watch and learn. So a couple of years back, I was a housewife, and all I did that period was I was seated at home. I was taking care of the kids. Of course, you know what every housewife would do. And apart from taking care of the kids as well, I was helping my husband out a little bit in business as well, but not really much. I tried to look for jobs out there because judging from where I was coming from, I'm not the type of individual that just want to sit down at home and get nothing done. I came from a background whereby I saw how a woman can be looked down upon, all because she's not contributing to the finances of the home. So that helped me to say to myself and to make up my mind that I was not going to be a financial burden to my spouse. I want to be a financial helpmate to my spouse, whereby I would also be able to support in my own way financially to the home. And for me, as at that time, the jobs I was getting, there were not jobs that could even cater for my transportation to the house. How much more, I mean, 2 and 4 to the house in a month, how much more catering for my own upkeep, how much more even helping me with daycare, then helping me to want to be that contributor in the home or pursue my dreams and my vision. So it wasn't worth it for me when I actually had to do my calculations. So for me, sitting down at home, you know, that babe, always waiting, money is never enough. And my husband's business just started recovering because his business had quite a couple of issues when he first started, and it was just at the recovery stage as well. So I couldn't burden him with all my financial needs. And we had a family. Our family was growing. The finances was growing in the home. You understand when it comes to having you moving from having 1 child in the home and now having 2, then of course later you have 3 for those that have 4. Of course you now later have 4. So you know that your bill actually increases as your family grows bigger. Then apart from as your family grows bigger, currently I have now I have a large family. Like, people are always staying with me in the house. I'm feeding quite a number of people in the house as well. So the family is always growing bigger and bigger and bigger. So for me, that I've always, for me as at that time, I remember that my wife wasn't strong enough, and that's why I tell people that let your wife be strong enough. There was this day that I ran out of toilet paper, that's tissue, and I'm this individual that I can't do without it in the house. I've been so used to it all my university days. Got married early, in marriage I was used to it. I can't do without having tissue paper in the house. It's more like it's something that is a part of me. So when I discovered I didn't have any, funny enough, I didn't even have like any amount of money to even buy any outside. Like, I was penniless. I was a broke babe. Let me put it that way at that particular point. So my husband came back from work and I dashed into his wallet, brought out these 200 naira notes. I can never forget that day. I went to the store close to my house. Of course, it was not a store, it was a shop. I went to a shop. I'm just trying to shit. Okay, I went to a shop as at that time close to my house and got that tissue paper. And as I was going back home, you know, something just dawned on me that, are you kidding me, babe? You mean you cannot afford, how much was tissue paper? Between 50 and 70 naira. You cannot afford 100 naira bill. Like, you were that wonderfully rich. And for me, we've gone through tough times in our marriage. There was never a day, even when we couldn't afford to pay my son's tuition fee when he actually just got admission to school. We couldn't afford it. It was barely 26,000 naira at that time. His uniform, his books, his tuition fee, everything was about 26,000 naira for my son to actually commence schooling. And unfortunately, we didn't have 26,000 naira at that time. So I'm saying this so that you can have a background of where I am coming from, so you don't think that I've always had it all. And I remember that period of our life. Even when I was pregnant with my first son, there were days whereby we hardly had enough to eat. So there was basically no time I ran to any family member or any friend of mine, even when I visit and I see how amazingly tantalizing the food and the aroma coming from their kitchen. And as a pregnant woman, of course, you know how the aroma of those food would do your stomach. I never actually asked that, oh, can I have some that I need to take home, or can I have some for me to eat? So it was really, really that amazing for us starting. So for me, back forward to my story. So that was when the light bulb went off, and I told myself that I need to get something doing. And that was how I started. Started with e-commerce, and I'm still with e-commerce today. Of course, we're diversified into real estate, but it's still e-commerce. So for me, when that actually happened, I was able to build myself, build capacity, and that also empowered me to be able to empower more people in the e-commerce sector, and now moving into the real estate sector. So back to my post. So just yesterday, I made a post about back to school, and I saw a lot of comments. Actually, I felt that maybe I and just maybe a few others, maybe about 1 or 2 people, because I see a lot of rush everywhere when it's back to school. Parents are rushing new school bags, new school shoe, everything new, dazzling and everything. Although I don't fall into that category of parents that wants to ensure that everything is new, apart from their socks. Except if the shoe is bad or is showing signs of peeling or something, I ask myself, what's the point? The shoe is still good, so let them keep wearing it as long as it's not damaged. The bag is still good, let them keep using it as long as it's not damaged. So that's my mentality, and that's how I've been able to also raise my kids, that you don't need to get a new one if this particular one can still be useful. So what happens to that one if you are getting a new one and you don't need it? So don't buy something you don't need. Buy something that you need at that particular point in time. So for me, when I made that post and I saw a lot of people's comments, and this afternoon, no, was it this afternoon? Okay, this afternoon, when I was supposed to have a meeting with someone. So when I was going for the meeting this afternoon, and while I was dressing, it just occurred to me, not while I was dressing, rather while I was leaving for the meeting, it just occurred to me that this is a problem. Problem. Like there's this saying that when there is problem, there is money. And there is a problem, and I'm not seeing anyone trying to maximize this problem to get results, to say, via this particular problem I saw in this industry, I'm able to make money for myself. I'm able to actually make maybe 100,000 this season to even help my kids to pay for their tuition, or to actually start a business that I've always wanted to start. There is a problem that people are not maximizing. I felt that problem wasn't existing anymore because there's a lot of people online, but I discovered the problem was existing. So what made me to actually type that about the back to school, am I the only one that is not prepared for the back to school? I discovered that I've been so engrossed with work, and I've had a lot of busy schedules. Yesterday I was, I think till almost about 10 p.m. having a coaching session with one of my mentees in the UK, which I've had back-to-back meeting earlier before that coaching call. Today I've had a couple of other meetings as well, both virtual and physical meeting. So for me, I felt that I was too busy that I could not even find time to go online. I'm that busy to even find time to go online and get the things I actually needed for back to school. And I've sent someone, normally when I do back to school, I do back to school that lasts me for a year, oftentimes. But when I sent someone, I discovered that based on the requirements of the school, I wasn't getting, that was I think about 2 months back before school resumes. And oftentimes I do my back to school before school is even close to resumption, maybe a month or 2 months. And the person didn't get what I wanted. So I said, okay, when I have time, at least I have 1 or 2 vendors, I'll contact them. They supply me wholesales and they'll be able to help me take care of the back to school palava. But unfortunately, their number was not going through as at the time I made that post. And when I made the post, saw a lot of comments. I asked myself, monetization. Somebody should have slid to my DM and said, oh, Mrs. Akintayo, you want back to school. I can offer you back to school. Even if you don't offer back to school, even if you don't do it, like you can go and find someone, find a supplier who can supply you and add your own profits to it. Sapphire, bring that socks for me there. The socks on the ottoman. Bring them for me, please, dear. Okay. So for me, I said no, it's here. Sapphire, just look. When my daughter makes a new hairdo like this, it's always, her head is always up in the sky. Sapphire, come. Where the blanket is. Check where the blanket is and bring it. The socks there. Yes. Bring all the socks. Bring everything. Bring everything. Others are in your room, but bring the other ones there. So I remember actually that I said to myself, look at why I want to show you some of these products and say why you people cannot monetize. Imagine someone had come to my DM and said, you know, I can help you get all of these things. So remember I told you that this is a problem. I did not even mention it as my vendor's number, my plug's number, who I normally get back to school items from. Funny enough, the woman has also been trying to connect with me. She has also been trying to call me. I think about last week or last 2 weeks, she called me. I tried calling her back. That was the first time I remember that, oh, back to school is even closed. I don't have new socks anymore for my kids. We've exhausted all the socks that they used to have, the new ones that they used to have. And I tried reaching her again. I couldn't get through to her. So I felt that if somebody had come to my DM and said, you know, I can supply you these items. Do you know how much don't let me, do you know how much I spent? Hey, just between that yesterday that I discovered that back to school was really, and they are going to resume on Monday. I'm going to resume school on Monday, although I've not gotten all their items, but I just got the major ones, which was maybe the socks and the singlets, which I majorly got, and told myself that whenever I have that time, I would go online, scout for the ones that my kids, the ones that actually need school bag. I'll get the school bag sometimes when I have the time, or ask my PA to actually do that for me. And if I'm okay with what she sent, of course, I go for it. But what exactly am I saying? What am I teaching here? Finding a problem and providing a solution to it. Somebody else could have come to my DM, Mrs. Akintayo, I offer back to school, or I can supply your audience back to school. Please, can you actually give me the go-ahead to post my link or to post my number that I offer, because you did not do sponsored advert, so you have to come and ask, that I offer back to school items. Now look at this back to school item I'm holding. Now this is a ankle, is it a new length socks? Okay, not ankle, a new length socks. And this socks, if I have to buy it from, either I have to get it from either the school store or I have to get it from some other vendors on social media. I'll get this thing from not less than maybe 1,500 or maybe about 2,000 naira. Some people sell this for 2,000 naira. I've seen them online. Some sell them for 1,500. Now, because I have a vendor that actually does wholesales for me when it comes to back to school, so I'm able to buy this for how many pairs is in it? Okay, we have 3 pairs cotton socks. We have 3 pairs actually in this particular We have 3 pairs here, and this goes for 2,500. So imagine you are now reselling this one. So it means that how much are you going to be making at the end of the day? You're going to be making how much are you going to make? So if you get 3 for this, and you're selling a pack for 4,000 naira, or you decide to sell your own pack for 4,500 naira. So it means you have made nothing less than 2,000 naira, because I got this for 2,500. You have made nothing less than 2,000 naira. And as a parent, let's assume that you just want to buy 2 packs. If you have a female child and you just want to buy 2 packs, you buy 2 packs of this, meaning from that 2 packs you have made 4,000 naira as your profit. Now, if you make 4,000 naira as your profit, now multiply for those of you that, this one is for those of you that are always telling me that you don't have money, you don't have money, you don't have money. Oh, you know, I don't know how to pay my bills. My kids are about to resume. And this is actually for all of you that are in that category. You better take advantage of it right now. Now, let me do my calculation here. 2,000 naira is what you make on just 3 of these pairs. Okay? That's 2,000 naira. Multiply by, you now sold to, I have over 100 comments on my page of a lot of mothers and few fathers who said they have not done anything back to school. And majority of those people on my page actually have the money, but they've not actually taken their time to go and sort the back to school items. So if you are selling that, multiply by 20, just sell to just 20 of those people on my page. You already have 40,000 naira as profit. Now you go further and intensify your marketing. Do you know that from just school socks you can make 100,000 naira in no time? For those of you who are always complaining there is no money. And the funny thing is that you don't even need to have money to start the business. You just need a good plug that you can say, okay, once the client has paid you, you reach out to the plug who is doing the wholesales for you. And at the end of the day, deliver to the client, you take out your profit, you keep your profit. That profit, you cannot be keeping it somewhere to start your own business. So this is for those of you who are always saying that you don't have money, you want to start a business. Or you don't know where your next meal will come from. You do not know how to pay your kids' tuition. At least this is a small business you can start. Now, I'm just talking about socks. I've not even spoken about the underwear. There are a lot of parents who want their children's underwear to be sparkling, as if people will know the color of underwear that our kids are putting on actually. Like everything must be new. And I finally, fortunately for me, I finally was able to get the woman. When I saw the comment, I said, oh, I'm not alone in this. Okay, I finally tried, and the woman's number went through. Now I was able to buy items, a couple of items from that particular woman. Just socks and underwear. Finish. And I think I got a pair of shoes for my son. See, this shoe, if I want to buy it, to be honest, if I want to buy this shoe, I'll buy it nothing less than 15,000 or 20,000 naira. If I'm buying from my people that I know I buy from. If my son's shoe actually has an issue, I remember there was a time one of their shoes had an issue before, and I had to get a new pair of shoe for them before the school was over. And I was telling him, during my days, it's rubber sand that I used to wear. Now that you people are in schools, yeah, you have to buy leather shoe. So for me, actually, imagine somebody came to my page and told me they can get me all of these things. Me, I don't even like to stress myself when it comes to shopping. Except maybe I just want to take off stress, or I just feel like, and I'll go into the store because I have so much work on my decks. And a lot of parents are like that. There are people who work in banks. Their children will be resuming school. They don't have that time to be going through the market. Some will have to go to the market tomorrow to go and be rushing and be finding a way to find back to school. Some will go next week. So you still have the opportunity to monetize. That's why there's this particular saying that says, opportunity meets with preparation. So if your brain have been calculating, what can I do? What can I do? I can assure you, when you saw that post and you saw the number of comments on that particular post, your mind would have gone to monetization. For those who were asking or who were thinking of, oh, it's only God that will help me. In this Nigeria, yes, everything has gone up, but you cannot help it. But you can help your next change of level. You can decide to help to ensure that financially you can do something that will give you that money to be able to afford what you want to afford. Because there is nothing you and I can do on the current standard of living that we have right now, but you have everything within your power to do to change it in terms of changing your own finances. That is what you can do. There are several business opportunities. Several business opportunities. It is those who can run, those who can find monetization in the problem, in the midst of problems, in the midst of adversity. Those are the people that cash out big time in any sector. Come on, guys. If you are just joining me, tell me your name, tell me where you're watching from. Thank you so much, my brother James from Moses says is getting value. Good to have you. Good to have you, Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah says, I always comment on your post, but Facebook restricted me for 10 days. Oh, so sorry about that. Facebook can be so amazing. You know, there was a time my page was shadow banned, and we post. People are not seeing my post again. And I'm saying I have 50,000 followers. I don't have any fake followers. What is going on? I think it's better now. At least people are liking my post compared to before. It was a wonderful season at that point for me. So I can imagine what you went through for 10 days. Victor from Odo State, good to have you joining live. Thank you, my sister Faith. Who else is joining? Okay, who else is joining? For those of you who are joining for the first time, please type that you are joining for the first time also on my live show. So who is ready, or who will think of monetization from today? From henceforth, you begin to think of monetization. How can I monetize? Or if I see an opportunity, even if I don't have that particular product, I can now be the middleman that will help to secure that product, and I cash out. Just like I'm bringing up affiliate program for those who want to actually be a part of my program, who cannot afford it. You can sell my courses, earn from selling my courses, and you will also get like a commission. When you bring 10 people, you get to join my training for free. You don't have to pay a dime, and you will also at the end of the day still get an extra bonus after your affiliate money that has been paid to your account. Okay, beautiful. Good to have Omola Bake from Ikorodu, Lagos watching. Good to have Ola Jumoke from Los Angeles. Good to have you all watching. Thank you so much for being a part of the live show. Okay, my dear sister Omola Bake says this is our first time of being a part of my live show. So you want to turn on that notification button so that you can continue to be a part of my live show. Please put on your notification bell so that you can always be a part of all my trainings, and also ensure you share so that more people will need to learn about how to monetize back to school. How to monetize back to school will make money. Like I said, you don't need to have money to start. A lot of back to school that I am even seeing online that you see people post is, oh, school bags, lunch bags, water bottle, but not many people are even posting all this underwear for kids, like their singlets, their pants, their boxers, and socks as well. So if your child, or if it's not a must you have to do knee-length socks, but my children, of course, their school, it is a must they have to wear knee-length socks. For some, it could be the short one, but you are still making at least 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 naira from selling it. You are making that much money. In short, my last option, when the vendor I shopped from, a number wasn't going through, was to actually just ensure that, okay, you know what, I'll just tell their nanny to go to the school, go get some of these socks from the school. because I am not ready to even stress myself to go and be looking for anything on social media at this point of time, because for me I had so much on my table I needed to clear. So for those of you who are here today and you are still feeling that there is no money, there is money, but you just have to shine your eyes. You have to shine your eyes. Go and find that person who can supply you at the same rate I've told you right now. And you can now add your own profit and reach out to parents and tell them that, oh, I offer this. I have this type of product. All you just need to do is get the pictures from these people who are selling and send it to the people who actually are interested in buying. That these are the products if you want to buy. And also, of course, you have to also tell the minimum they can buy. So in case somebody wants to buy one and wants you to dispatch, it will not pay you at the end of the day. Oh, so please, you have to buy like 2, you have to buy like 3, and ensure you factor your own logistics as well into it. Either you want to go and meet the vendor in the vendor's store, or you want a dispatch rider to pick up from the vendor. That is, you are doing drop shipping, which is another thing you can do. You can decide to do drop shipping. The dispatch rider picks from the vendor, automatically delivers to your clients. You are not even seeing the products. All you are doing is that you are collecting the money and you are putting it inside your pocket, and you are taking your profit and giving the rest back to the vendor who originally owns the product. And at the end of the day, you are making 100,000 naira minimum from just doing back to school underwear. Some of the underwear, for instance, that you see for 5,000 naira outside, like from my own vendor, I was getting for 2,500 for 3 pairs. So imagine you are now selling that for 5,000 naira, meaning you are going to be making additional 2,500 naira. So imagine you sold to about 40 parents. So how much will that be? So I'm giving you the aspect of the socks. Now I'm giving you the aspect of the underwear as well. So how much will that be? So that will automatically arrive at, I'm not a good mathematician. If you're a good mathematician, you can do that mathematics. So you are making an extra 100,000 as well. So before you know it, you have made 200,000. For those of you who say, oh, my children's, their tuition, you know, it's just about 30,000, it's about 40,000. You don't even need anybody to give you money. You already have the money to pay by just monetizing a problem. Because when you see that people are complaining about a particular thing, that they all have a challenge in it, then it means it's an avenue for you to maximize it and use that to make money for yourself. It is not greed. It is being smart. It is monetization. It is not greed. Monetization. That is what it is called. You found a loophole that can fetch you money, and you're ensuring that you are the one offering the service. I hope somebody watching this will go and take advantage of this now. So I'm giving you free access. Go and market yourself. Okay, for those who want to take advantage of this, the post is still on my page. A lot of mothers are still there. So let's see who is the first person that will monetize this. And the first person that is ready to monetize this, I wanted to say, okay, I'll give you free access to promote on my page. But please don't default so that you don't go and put me in trouble. I'm the one that has marketed for you now and told you what to do to monetize your product. And at the end of the day, you now go and say, and they gave you money and you are not delivering. Because I am not there, I am not there, disclaimer. I am just doing what I feel can help you make money this season. And I believe you can, and I believe you will, if you can really focus on this and push it massively on all platforms. It doesn't matter, even on TikTok, if you have to be dancing, or wear it on your child's leg, and be doing your back to school item, osha pra, whatever you want to say, just to ensure that you make the money. But of course, be authentic. Do not feel when you tell people that you will deliver, please deliver at that particular time. If there's going to be a 1 hour delay, please call them and tell them there's going to be a delay. So communicate with the clients. Do not collect money and now abscond. Please, then that is very, very wrong of you. Karma will definitely catch up with you later. But for those of you who are ready to monetize this back to school, you don't have to go and invest in school bags at this stage. And one thing about school bags is that school bags is seasonal. But you see that underwear for children, even socks. Parents can decide to overlook the school bags of their children. But you see these white socks, you will be surprised the amount of money you can make. You can make more money selling just socks, stockings for children, pantyhose for some parents who uses pantyhose for their children. You can make more money from it than the school bags and cost you less investment in case you want to even invest in it. But be ready to push it shamelessly, aggressively, and do not send anybody while you are pushing it, while you are marketing your product aggressively, because they will not help you. They will not pay your bills. Oh, is this where your life has I'm using my phone. See my daughter, she's disturbing me here. You see, is this where your life has ended? Oh, is this what you are doing now? How much have they given you? No. How much have they given you? Come and say hello. Look at her here. She's the one disturbing me. Say hello to everyone watching. Whenever she makes a new hairdo, this is the way she carries her head up. Like you kept what is it called? A traveling box on her head. Okay, so don't allow anybody to body shame you over a legal thing you're doing, a legal business you are doing. My charger is there. Don't allow anybody to, except they are going to help you in terms of giving you money to now start a mega business. But if they are not going to give you money to start a mega business, guess what? By the time your business grows, and maybe you now become a major, that is it, Sapphire. When you become a major distributor in the business, you are the one everybody is looking out to. When it comes to distribution, guess what? They will actually come to you to come and ask you, what are you using? Cut soap for me now. How are you making it in this business? Do you know how many people have bought houses? They have dedicated years of their life doing this business and have built houses because of it. Okay, my brother John says I should let my daughter sleep. Her bedtime is 9 p.m. My brothers have slept. The young lady has refused to sleep. But after my live show, hopefully maybe she will go to bed. I'll have to force her anyway. She doesn't have a choice. Okay, but what I have told you tonight, I'm really serious about this. About this, I was quite pained that I have audience that saw a problem and could not maximize it. I've done this business before, so I know what I'm talking about. I did the business years back. In short, part of the products I brought in a particular section, like my children had to wear that particular socks for. I was bringing in the socks for less than, I think it was about 20 naira or so. I was bringing them, I was importing the socks for about 20 naira thereabouts. I think about 3 years ago, or 10 naira. I can't really remember, but it was within that range, and the profit margin was much as well. So I am not telling you based on what I have not done before. I am not talking to you based on what is not attainable or achievable. I am talking to you based on what is achievable. If you roll with it, and let's begin to look at monetization of things. How can we maximize challenges? Not always see challenges as though they are challenges. There's a challenge at this moment. How can I maximize it to ensure that I cash out this period? Because sometimes there are some seasons that just come your way. That is the one that will set you up for the rest of your life. They are the ones that will actually help you to hit that gold that you have been looking for, and will set other businesses up for you. Not that that's where you are going to remain for the rest of your life. No. But they are just like a pace setter. They are just like a climbing stone for you to be able to do the other businesses which you want to do. For you to be able to do the other things you want to do. I remember years ago, when my husband was in the bulk SMS business, there was a time that a contract came in and he did 30 million naira single transaction. He's no longer in the business right now. But guess what? That transaction was able to actually set the business on another level, on another pedestal. So that is what sometimes some businesses actually do for you. When you actually make money, it sets you up for other businesses that will now take over and make you global. So who is ready to take action today? Who is ready? Reduce the volume, babe. Amma, reduce the volume. So who is ready to take action today? Who is ready to take action today? That you are going to see this business as a business opportunity. You are going to monetize it. And actually help yourself, your family, to be more financially independent this season. Like I said, school bags, parents can decide not to want school bags, but you see the socks, the singlets, the pants and the boxers, they have no choice. They will always want it. And that's why you need to think of monetization. And that's why I'm not even talking about school bags right now. Because you can get all the school bags and after a while you have a pile of them in your house. But if you are able to market your product very well, you see that all this is gone in terms of what I've taught you tonight. And also in business, another thing you need to know is you need to know time and season. Time and season is very important in any business you want to go into. Good to have you, my dear sister, joining from Ondo State. For those of you who are watching right now, you are learning, you are getting value. Please type, you're getting value. Ensure you share this video as many times as possible so that more and amazing people, great people like yourself, will be a part of this live show tonight. I know it's Friday night. A lot of you want to, of course, maybe dance, have fun, party. But in as much as we want to have fun, want to have party. Right now in my estate, even not for the rain, it has been like bedu, like I've been hearing the bedu like almost all evening and nights now. I've been hearing it. So I know you want to have that fun, but also ask yourself, how much have I made? Those people who are doing the party, don't go and join them if you know you have not actually made the money that will help you to be financially stabilized for now. So you can decide to act on this and run with it, and I can assure you, if you use different marketing gimmicks, I tell people that if you don't have money for marketing and you are able to optimize TikTok very well, in no time you'll be able to make good sales from TikTok if you're able to maximize TikTok very well. A lot of people have not been able to maximize TikTok very well, but if you have been able to maximize, I don't have much followers on TikTok. I don't have even up to 3,000 followers. But even with my less than 3,000 followers on TikTok, I have been able to actually get people who actually have signed up for my training programs, have signed up for my coaching program. And by the way, for those of you watching, I have less than 48 hours. My e-commerce, certified e-commerce and sales masterclass is going to come to an end. The discount is coming to an end and we are increasing the price. So for those of you who want to be a part, go to www.bcakintayo.com/ecom masterclass. I'm going to write that down so that you can go there and be a part of the class. For those of you that want to register for the class, you can go there, register, and you'll be able to be a part of our e-commerce and sales masterclass, where we are going to be teaching you how to start, how to profit from the e-commerce business itself. We're going to be teaching you more on sales arc that you can actually use to make money, use to make sales for yourself, for your business. So if you're already even in the e-commerce space, you are in real estate, you are in any department, you can actually join the e-commerce certified and e-commerce and sales masterclass. You can join, you can be a part, and once you be a part, of course, we'll be excited to help your business to grow and see the results you intend to actually see. So I think I can see my PA has actually come up. I thought she has slept off. So Mary, let me know. Do you have any gift for us tonight? I hope you were the one that typed before my own message came in. So do you have any gift for the audience tonight? Please, if you do have any gift for the audience, let me put that in the comment box. Let me know so that I will call out the gifts. We have amazing audience tonight. Thank you all so much. for joining. For everyone who has shared tonight, thank you so much for sharing. So Mary, do you have any gift for the audience tonight? Let's know if you have a gift for the audience. Please type in the comment box so that we can know that. Except maybe it's Damilare that joined, because sometimes my staff joins, of course they handle my social media account, so I'm not the only one. So I don't know which of them that joined right now, if it is my PA or if it is another staff of mine. Okay, good to have you, Princess, watching, joining from Rwanda. Good to have you here. So guys, did you get value tonight? And are you going to act on what you have learned? It is not just about getting value. If you know you are going to act on what you have learned tonight, please type 1 in the comment section. Type 1 in the comment section if you know. Type 1 in the comment section, okay? If you know you are going to run, not even act, you are going to pick race. Like race, you are going to run with what you have learned tonight. For those who really need it, who actually are still saying that they don't know where their children's tuition is going to come from, they don't know what they're going to do to actually change their finances. See, there is nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to selling a product that or rendering a service that will fetch you money. Do you know what you should be ashamed of? Is poverty. Poverty is stinky. Poverty is ridiculous. Poverty can make a man in his 80s or 70s, a grandpa, to begin to say yes sir to a 12-year-old boy. So poverty is stinky. Poverty is the one that you should be ashamed of. Not doing what is gainful or what will actually help you to cross to the next level of success, or to help you to get to the next level in your business or in your finances. Okay, beautiful. I can see Akintunde Kikelomo says she's going to act on it. Okay, I can see a couple of other people. Princess, good to have you. I can see James. I can see Omo Labake. Beautiful. I can see Akintunde as well. They are going to act on all of the things I've said to change their finances. So the way to act upon it is to begin to look for vendors. I will not give you vendors, so don't come and meet me that I should give you vendors. Go and look for the vendors. Go and look for the vendors that will be able to give you at this amount of money. If you want more tips, go and meet Mary. My PA will tell you how to get those vendors. Okay. So I have Mary says she actually has a gift. Hey, my PA is working. She has a gift for somebody in the house today. So Mary, who do you have gift for? What is the gift? What is the gift? What gift do you have for someone in the house today? What gift do you have for the people in the house today? You said you have gifts for one person, and I don't know how you find the person. Is it the fastest finger gift? Or is it a physical gift, a gift that can be given to them physically, they can pick up in our office? And for those of you in Rwanda, those of you in US, UK, please go and hold Mary. Don't hold me, go and hold Mary. Mary is the reason why we have not come up with the gift we are going to be giving our international fans. She has not come up with a gift. So, if she has not come up with that gift, go and hold her like this. Madam, reduce that. I'm in a live train. Go and sleep, I've told you. Okay, it's okay. So it's a physical gift. So Mary says she has a toothpaste dispenser to give out tonight. Okay, so Mary, I hope you'll be giving iPhones very soon. All this your toothpaste dispenser, I beg. My audience, they are celebrities. So be bringing celebrity gifts. We need to give iPhones. We need to give Samsung phones. Maybe flat screen. Mary. Not toothpaste dispenser. What did you call it? Toothpaste dispenser. So we need to be giving iPhones. We need to be giving flat screen TV. Okay. Okay, so Mary, how will you pick your winner tonight? How will you pick your winner? How are you going to pick your winner tonight? But for the physical gift, we always tell people you have to come to our office to get the physical gift. So Mary, you see, please come up with a gift for us in diaspora. So you better go and find a gift that you would ensure that Mr. Ola and other people, my wonderful fans in diaspora, can be a part of. So Mary, how will they get these gifts? I need to end the live show. Even personally, I'm feeling sleepy personally, so I need to go to bed. So how are they going to get the gifts? Okay, let's know. Let's know in the comment box. So Mary Oyeya type, how are you going to pick your winner tonight? How will you pick your winner? What is your technique to picking a winner tonight? Come on, Mary, you have to be faster. So does anyone have any question for me? Why Mary is still working on picking the winner? Okay, I think I forgot to show this particular one. You can check for the market price of this particular stock, so you know what I'm talking about. How these items are not, how the pricing actually, based on the pricing I've given you, how you can make your money real quick from products like this. So first, to answer my question, so Mary has a question for you tonight. So she said, first, to answer our question, we'll go home with the toothpaste dispenser tonight. Okay, so please type your question in the comment box. And for those of you here, if you have a question as well, please comment, put that in the comment box. I will take your questions now. You have a question for me, put that in the comment box, okay? Put your question in the comment box. For those of you that have a question for me tonight, put your questions in the comment box. So, Mary, this question is cheap now. Okay, I think that's why you said the first person to answer. She said, what is the date for our upcoming e-commerce masterclass? What is the date for our upcoming e-commerce masterclass? What is the date? What is the date? Who can respond? Nobody should go and check the answer. So I'm assuming that people actually know this, Mary, but honestly, I won't be surprised if a lot of people do not even know the date for the masterclass. Sapphire. So how many people knows the date to our masterclass? Please, can you type that very fast? Date to our masterclass. Wins our toothpaste dispenser. If it's iPhone, all of you would have typed the answer. You'd have typed very fast. We are giving out iPhone tonight. Okay, don't worry. Mary said we'll get there. Don't worry, we will get there. Okay, so who can tell us the date of our certified e-commerce and sales masterclass? Type that in the comment box there. Who can tell us the date? When are we having our certified e-commerce and sales masterclass? What are the days? What are the days? It's a very simple one. This is actually being posted on my page every day. Mary does a good job by ensuring she posts all of these things on my platform every day. And she responds to people's messages as well. Oh my God, Mr. James, you broke my heart. Oh no, you just broke my heart. It's not 21st. It's not 21st of September 2023. No. So who else wants to try? At least try to answer. Let's make it a bit more fun, but not like your regular live shows. One person is just talking. So who else wants to give it a try before our toothpaste dispenser is gone for tonight? You never can tell when that will come in handy for you. So you'll feel that, oh, maybe I don't need it, but you never can tell when it will come in handy for you. So who else wants to give it a go? I'll end this live show exactly 23:25. Like I said, I also need to retire to bed. I need to sleep. I'm all tired. It's been a long day for me. So who wants to answer that question? We have 3 more minutes to the end of the live show. Mr. Akintunde says somebody has gone to do expo. Mary should have given a time slot. Mr. Akintunde, are you sure you did not do expo? Are you sure you did not do expo? So we have a winner already. So congratulations to you, my dear brother. It says 28th and 29th of September 2023. Absolutely. That's the date we are having the e-commerce and sales certified e-commerce and sales masterclass. We have some other people who have come up to type, but unfortunately we already have a winner. Drum roll for the winner. Drum roll for the winner. So thank you all so much for being a part of the live show tonight. I'm glad you all learned. Thank you, my brother Omolabake says, what an impactful session. I had to go offline now to attend church program. Okay, no problem. Make sure you pray for Nigeria and pray for all your friends on this social media platform. Okay, so Madam, God bless you, Madam BC. So congratulations again, Akin. Today you've won yourself a gift. So reach out to me, send her a DM with your details so that she can tell you how she can forward. You can talk about how you can pick up your gift item from our office. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I love your energy. Your energy is amazing. Your energy is amazing. Your comments, your contribution, your shares, everything, your likes, your love, I am not taking it for granted. And I want to say thank you all so much for being a part of the live show. And do not forget, in case your notification button is not turned on, ensure that you go and turn it on so that when I'm coming live, you get notified that I am live, and that will mean a whole lot to me and make my night actually really count. I really appreciate you once again. Thank you all so much. God bless you and have an amazing night rest. Bye, everyone.